The day begins softly in Thailand. Mist rises from jungle-covered hills as the first light slips through palm leaves and temple roofs. In a quiet neighborhood, monks walk barefoot along the street, their saffron robes glowing gently in the early morning sun. Locals kneel to offer rice, fruit, and water, a ritual repeated every day, not for tourists, but for balance. Then the scene shifts. Night falls, and Bangkok ignites. Neon signs flicker to life. Traffic hums like a living organism. Street food stalls send plumes of smoke and spice into the air. Skyscrapers shimmer beside centuries-old temples, and music drifts from alleyways and rooftop bars. Few places on Earth hold this many worlds in such close proximity. Thailand is a country built on contrast, stillness and speed, devotion and desire, tradition and reinvention. It is a place where silence lives comfortably beside noise, where spirituality coexists with spectacle, and where the past is never erased by the present. From misty mountains in the north to turquoise islands in the south, Thailand does not rush to explain itself. It invites you to move at its rhythm, to slow down when needed, to celebrate when the moment calls for it. This is not a country you simply observe. It is a country you feel through sound, scent, taste, and movement. And as the sun rises again over temples and traffic, jungles and neon, one truth becomes clear. Thailand is not one story. It is many, unfolding all at once. Across Thailand, temples rise not as grand statements of power, but as quiet anchors of daily life. Their golden spires catch the sun, reflecting light across streets, rivers, and villages. From small neighborhood shrines to vast temple complexes, these spaces are never empty. People come to pray, to think, to rest, and sometimes simply to sit in silence. Buddhism here is deeply personal. Offerings of flowers, candles, and incense appear each morning at shrines and spirit houses. The act is small, but the meaning is not. It is a gesture of gratitude, a reminder that life is fragile, temporary, and worth honoring. Inside temple halls, murals tell stories of past lives and moral lessons, painted not to impress, but to teach. Wat Phra Kaeo in Bangkok glows with intricate detail, housing the Emerald Buddha, a symbol of spiritual and national identity. Wat Pho rests nearby, its giant reclining Buddha stretching calmly into eternity. Along the river, Wat Arun rises in layers of porcelain and stone, changing color with the light of day. These temples are famous, yet they are not frozen in time. Monks still sweep their courtyards, bells still ring, life continues. Outside the cities, temples become quieter. In rural areas, they serve as schools, shelters, and gathering places. Children play beneath Bodhi trees. Elders share stories in the shade. The temple is not separate from the community. It is the community. In Thailand, belief is not something you declare. It is something you practice, gently, daily, and together. Away from the cities and coastlines, Thailand rises into green. The air cools as the road climbs north, winding through mist-covered mountains and dense jungle. This is a different Thailand, quieter, slower, shaped by rain, forest, and altitude. Waterfalls spill down cliffs hidden behind curtains of leaves. Cicadas hum endlessly in the heat. Life moves according to seasons, not schedules. In the north, around Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, ancient temples rest among hills once traveled by caravans and kings. The forests here feel alive in a deeper way, not dramatic but constant. Bamboo bends in the wind. Rivers carve paths through valleys thick with growth. At dawn, fog settles low, blurring the line between earth and sky. This region is home to diverse hill communities, each with their own languages, textiles, and traditions. Their lives are shaped by the land, farming steep slopes, honoring ancestral customs, and maintaining a careful relationship with nature. Stories are passed down not through books, but through practice. Elephants once moved freely through these jungles, and today their presence remains a symbol of Thailand's connection to the wild. Ethical sanctuaries now focus on protection rather than performance, reflecting a growing awareness of balance between tourism and responsibility. In the north, Thailand feels introspective. The noise fades, the pace slows. Here, the jungle does not demand attention, it invites respect. And in its quiet persistence, it reminds you that Thailand's strength does not only come from temples and cities, but from the living world that surrounds them. Bangkok does not announce itself quietly. It moves fast, glows bright, and pulls you in before you can decide how to feel about it. Elevated trains slide above rivers of traffic. Neon signs reflect off wet pavement. Music spills from open doors while incense drifts from roadside shrines just a few steps away. The city is loud, layered, and endlessly alive. Yet beneath the chaos is rhythm. Vendors know exactly when to open and close. Traffic, though relentless, flows with a logic learned through experience. Markets appear at dusk and vanish by dawn, leaving no trace but the memory of heat, laughter, and food. Bangkok works because its people understand how to move within it. Temples remain calm islands in this motion. Inside their walls, time slows, shoes are removed, voices soften, golden Buddhas sit undisturbed while the city races around them. This contrast defines Bangkok, a place where spirituality and speed coexist without conflict. The city is also deeply social. Rooftop bars rise above the noise, offering quiet views of a glowing skyline. Along canals, old wooden houses stand beside concrete towers. Bangkok absorbs everything: tradition, technology, outsiders, and somehow makes space for all of it. Overwhelming at first, addictive over time, unforgettable always. Bangkok does not ask you to understand it. It asks you to keep up. And somehow you do. South of the mainland, Thailand dissolves into water. The land breaks apart into hundreds of islands scattered across two seas: the Andaman to the west and the Gulf of Thailand to the east. Limestone cliffs rise straight from turquoise water, their edges softened by waves that have shaped them for millennia. From above, the islands look unreal, as if carefully placed rather than formed by chance. Life here follows the tide. Longtail boats glide across shallow bays, their engines echoing briefly before disappearing into open water. Fishing villages cling to shorelines where mornings begin before sunrise and end with nets drying in the salt air. The sea provides, but it also demands respect. Storms arrive quickly, currents change without warning. Islanders learn patience from the water itself. For many travelers, these islands are defined by beauty. White sand, coral reefs, sunsets that seem to last forever. But beneath that beauty is a quieter rhythm. Families gather in the evenings. Temples stand near the shore, offering protection to those who leave each day in wooden boats. Rituals honor the spirits of land and sea, blending ancient belief with daily survival. Tourism transformed these islands, bringing opportunity and strain in equal measure. In recent years, conservation efforts have begun to reshape the relationship between visitors and nature, restoring reefs, protecting wildlife, and reminding the world that paradise is fragile. Here, surrounded by endless water, Thailand feels both open and intimate. The horizon stretches wide, yet life remains grounded. The sea does not belong to anyone, and in Thailand, it teaches that lesson gently, again and again. As night settles over Thailand, the country softens without slowing. Lanterns glow along quiet streets. Waves roll steadily onto island shores. In the distance, city lights shimmer like constellations brought down to earth. Somewhere between jungle and sea, temple bells echo faintly, not calling for attention, only reminding. Thailand is a place defined not by a single image, but by movement, by flow, rivers, crowds, rituals, seasons, all moving forward without urgency. Here, life is not something to conquer or rush through. It is something to participate in, to share, to return to. This is why so many people come once and feel compelled to return. Thailand does not overwhelm with grandeur alone. It welcomes with familiarity. It teaches without lecturing. It offers intensity and calm in equal measure, allowing each person to find their own balance within it. In the quiet moments, a meal shared on a plastic table, a monk's footsteps at dawn, a breeze passing through palm leaves, Thailand reveals its true strength. Not spectacle, but continuity. Not perfection, but presence. The country will continue to change. Skyscrapers will rise. Technology will advance. Visitors will come and go. Yet beneath it all, something remains steady, a cultural heartbeat shaped by belief, resilience, and joy. If this journey moved you, there are many more waiting. Subscribe to Atlas Reverie, where we explore the world one unforgettable place at a time. Not as tourists, but as travelers of story, memory, and meaning.